motorcycle. Tulsa, it's time to get loud. Welcome to the 2021 USA BMX Pro Championship Finals. The greatest race on earth.
The goal of this partnership is to help kids 3 to 7 accelerate their development on two wheels and provide access to families across the country, starting with full practice opportunities in 2022.
More opportunities across the country for families to ride and race together can be found at STACYCworlds.com.
And loaded in the gate, ready to go. We've got Willie Haggerty, Jameson Martinez, Bridger Beckett, Mavis Alessi, Colin Moore, Rowan Katkowski, Tate Carpenter, and Fisher Previck. Here we go.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
3 main events. Oh, man, that second spot, that's at 160. Jameson Martinez took off like a shot. One thing you need to know about these STACYC bicycles, they are all even. They are stock. Each one of them. Here at the 12-inchers, they're going to go about 9 miles per hour. That's about as fast as they're going to make it around there at the stock load. They've all been gone through tech inspection, making sure everything is squared away, and they are even Steven, racing hard down that second straightaway towards turn number 2, catching some air too. Look at that. These riders, 3 years old, getting it done. Rolling hard, rolling fast, and upper in the power mode. They are flying on around. Got the 160 on in front, heading on into, that is going to be Jameson Martinez. He made it stick there from the beginning. He is charging hard and fast, coming back this way. One straightaway to go. It is going to be Martinez crossing the line, wire to wire. 706 bike. That's going to be Mavis Alessi in that 2 spot. Here comes Willie Haggerty. Q going to get there for the 3. And the 833 of Colin Moore will round it out. Thank you, Jim.
Oh, man, I think we got some T-shirt tosses going on out there. Looks like Nick Adams, Rockstar Rift Tangent, on the second straight over there somewhere in the stands. Oh, Nick Long. Nick Long. Yeah, oh, yeah.
All right, next up, moto number 2 of our 12-inch e-bikes, our 4-year-olds up there. We got Tristan Carter, Ryder Marino, Jack Sloan, Mason Yost, James Sherrill, and Parker Elliton.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Gates down, and look like Jack Sloan off to an early lead, man. He took off, but guess what? Once again, riding on even Steven bikes going into turn number 2. These are the 4-year-olds, 12-inch e-drive. Got 16-inch e-drives as well. These STACYC cycles, STACYC equals stability cycle, and that's what we're seeing here. This is the STACYC World Championship Series. Looking at James Sherrill out in front. He's leading the way around, heading towards the Tulsa turn. Nothing but track in front of him, likes what he sees. Checking the rearview mirror in the 2 spot. Got Jack Sloan in the 2 spot. So it's Sherrill and Sloan, 1 and 2, heading towards the last turn. Sherrill with the advantage, likes what he sees. Here comes Jack Sloan right behind him. Looks like Mason Yost in your 3. 1 turn, 1 straight as they bring it back at us. James Sherrill going to get across for the 1. Jack Sloan 2. Mason Yost 3. And Parker Elliton will round it out. In moto number 2 of our 12-inch e-drive 4-year-old. Next up, 12-inch e-drive 5-year-olds in the gate. Greysen Bottleson, Knox Bentley, and Kaylee Alessi.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And they're off. Looks like Bottleson off to an early lead, but Knox Bentley reeled it in. Heading down towards turn number 1. It's Knox Bentley out in front of Brayson Bottleston. Kaylee Alessi back here in your 3. Head into turn number 1. Racing hard and fast. At 9 miles an hour. This season, these bikes are stock. Each bike underwent full testing inspection over there at STACYC, so they're racing on an even keel right now. 2 categories available here. We got 12-inch E-Drive and a 16-inch E-Drive with 3 classes per category, and we're seeing right now our 12-inch E-Drive 5-year-olds, and Knox Bentley still out in front. Racing hard and fast. Right there with us, and Brayson Bottleston trying to find his way around, coming into the last turn. 1 turn, 1 straight as they bring it back at us. Here to come towards the finish line. Are they still catching air? That'll be 960. Knox Bentley crossing for 1. Brayson Bottleston 2. Kaylee Alessi 3. In our 12-inch 5-year-old E-Drive. All right, next up. 16-inch. Going to the bigger ones. This is 16-inch 7-year-old E-Drive's got Gavin Tunn, Wyatt Zajac, and James Bentley.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Passerani wheeling out of the gate. How about that? Looks like James Bentley, though, off to an early lead. But guess what? Gavin Tunn reels him in. Going into turn number 1. Looks like Bentley has the low line. That's what he needs. And turn out of turn number 1. They go down the second straightaway. Oh, man, problems over there. Nope, they're still all knotted up. It's like Bentley, though, with the advantage. Oh, looks like Zajac moved into that 2 spot, giving Gavin Tunn a run for his money. Heading towards the Tulsa turn. Splitting it up. Still got Bentley out in front. Yep, Bentley getting it done. Well, there's still a race for the 2 between Zajac and Tunn. Side by side, they're going 3 wide, heading towards that last turn. Looks like Tunn moved back into that 2 spot. He's got it under control with Bentley still. Oh, man, diving in down low. Can't do that on a pedal bike. They're doing it on the e-bikes. To the line, it'll be 667. It'll be Bentley. It'll be Gavin Tunn with 2. Wyatt Zajac 3. In Moto 5, 16-inch E-Drive 7-year-olds. All right, I'll tell you a little bit about this. We'll get them going first, though. We got Moto number 4, a 16-inch E-Drive 6-year-olds. Got Ethan Gensler, Dylan Myers, Sean Bonifacio, Kenneth Hernandez, Grayson Brown, and Alessio Imprada.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And they're off. That looked to me like Alessio Imprada out to an early lead, getting it done out of Patchogue, New York. Heading into turn number 1. This rider knows how to get it done as they work their way into turn number 2. There are, for the 12-year-olds, or for the 12-inch, there are 3 classes. There are 3-year-old, 4-year-old, and 5-year-old. On 16 inches, 5, 6, and 7-year-olds. So some of these riders, the 5-year-olds, can actually race 2 classes. I got Alessio Imprada out in front. Leading away, heading towards the last turn. Got 1 turn, 1 straightaway. Patchogue, New York is looking for a winner. And it's starting off right for Alessio Imprada. Comes across the line for a 1. 2 spot, flip your plate. 106 of Jason Brown 3. In Moto number 4 of our 16-inch E-Drive 6-year-olds. And here we go. Some of these riders doing double duty. That's why we've got to run them backwards. Here we go. 16-inch E-Drive 5-year-olds. Abigail Schumann, Reagan Evans, Declan Zajac, Onyx Allen, Brayson Bottleston, and Grayson Mogensen.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And they're off. Oh, man, that 5 gate, man, there's something working for that. That was Grayson Mogensen. Heading towards turn number 1, on the way into and out of turn number 1 once again. I think Bottleston's doing double duty here tonight on the E-Drive bikes. STACYC over there. You saw him practicing over there the past couple of days. If you missed it last night, got the 163 bike. Grayson Mogensen out in front out of Waukesha, Wisconsin. Getting it done in a 1 as he charges hard into that Tulsa turn. Right behind him, though, is going to be Declan Zajac. Zajac in that 2 spot. Bottleston, Zajac heading towards the last turn. I'll tell you what, these are something else. Is this the future of BMX? No, it's a whole new sport. STACYC coming back at us, 163, 292, 680. So it's going to be Greysen Mogason, Declan Zajac, and Brayson Bottleson, 1, 2, and 3 in their first of 3 times around on a 16-inch E-Drive 5-year-olds.
Because he's got the STACYC World.
Bridger Beckett, Jameson Martinez, Willie Haggerty, and here we go!
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Gate is off on the gas. Oh my goodness gracious, that Willie Haggerty got off to a quick lead as he rolls on towards turn number 1. Let this race develop a little bit, tell you a little bit more about this. This is an opportunity for riders 3 to 7 to try their skills on a USA BMX facility. You know what? Just like soccer and football sharing a field, STACYC cycles are going to be sharing a track. And starting in 2022, we're going to see plenty of STACYC riders out there. They're going to get their own night. Each track will be able to be allowed to have opportunities for STACYC racing. And they're working their way towards turn number 2 out in front. They're going to take a look-see as they roll in and out of it out in front. Looking at the 160 of Jameson Martinez. Martinez getting it done in a 1. He's rolling hard and fast. Doing a great job. Into the last turn they go. Back this way. Once again, going about 9 miles an hour here in this mode. The 160 bike. It's going to be Jameson Martinez getting on in there for the 1. Got the 706 bike. That's going to be Willie Haggerty in third. Oh, that was Mavis Alessi was second. There we go. Here we go, 12-inch E-Drive 4-year-olds in the gate. Got Parker Ellington, James Sherrill, Mason Yost, Jack Sloan, Ryder Marino, and Tristan Carter.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Rolling hard and fast back. Gate 8, man, with the pop. Had to grab a little break going on in there. Oh, boy, it looks like it was James Sherrill, winner of round number 1. Rolling hard and round and fast. STACYC cycles, it's a progression. James Sherrill, yep, out in front, rolling hard and fast, leading the way. First time around, he was the one to beat. And I'll tell you what, if a child can walk, they can begin to ride a STACYC on non-powered mode. God, Jack Sloan in the 2 spot, Mason Yost in the 3. Uh-oh, Yost just moved into that 2 spot, said, you know what, that fits me a little bit better. 79, though, snuck in there down low. That's Jack Sloan back in that 2 spot. Still James Sherrill, he's rolling hard and fast. Sloan trying to reel him in, going, oh, man, heading towards the last turn. Yost taking over that 2. He's got the low line coming in. Oh, knee dragging, banging bars. We lost one. James Sherrill coming back this way. He's going to get there for the 1. Jack Sloan will take your 2. It's got to be Ryder Marino in your 3 in our 12-inch E-Drive 4-year-olds. All right, give it up for our down rider over there. They were banging bars over here, man. They're only 4 years old, man, and they're racing hard in this STACYC World Championship event. All right, next up, our 12-inch E-Drive 5-year-olds. Lock them and load them. Kaylee Alessi, Knox Bentley, Brayson Bottleson.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And they're off. Man, it was Knox Bentley, just took off like a shot. Brayson Bottleson right there with him. Kaylee Alessi back here in your 3 spot. It's the way we saw it go down the first time around as they worked their way into and out of turn number 1. 2 categories, 12-inch E-Drive and 16-inch E-Drive, and the 5-year-olds can race in both of them. And guess what? Brayson Bottleson, who's in that 2 spot, He is racing both classes, doing double duty tonight. Out in front, though, Knox Bentley getting it done in the 1. Bottleson in that 2 spot. Kaylee Alessi in the 3. Making his move, moving hard, on the gas, flying fast. Into and out of turn number 2 of the Tulsa turn. On the gas, flying fast. All right, heading towards the last turn. Coming into the last turn, one straightaway. 1 turn, 1 straight. That's going to be the 960 bike. Knox Bentley going to take down another 1. Brayson Bottleson 2 and Kaylee Alessi 3 on our 12-inch E-Drive. All right, moving on to the bigger bikes. 16-inch E-Drive, 7-year-olds. In the gate, James Bentley, Wyatt Zajac, Gavin Tunn.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And they're off, man, wheeling out of the gate. Here they go side by side, off to an early lead, though. That's going to be James Bentley. He's the winner around number 1. He stayed on the gas. It looks like Gavin Tunn, though, is in that 2 spot again as they roll their way around. I'll tell you what, 30 to 60 minute run on a charge, 45 to 60 minutes to charge it. All right, and James Bentley getting it done in a 1 again. Right there with him, though. Gavin Tunn trying to find a way around. Oh, man, the door closed right on his fingers right there, dragging their feet around there. Oh, side by side, they're going 3 wide and through there. Hard and fast into the last turn. Look at that, Gavin Tunn trying to make his move. He's going to have to do a high-low move coming back at us. Race still open, Bentley still on point. It's going to be Bentley in there for the 1. Gavin Tunn 2 wide, Zajac 3. And our 16th-inch E-Drive, 7-year-olds. 7-year-old. The high-end limit on age on these bikes. All right, up next, our 16-inch E-Drive 6-year-olds. In the gate, Alessio Imprada, got Grayson Brown, Kenneth Hernandez, Sean Bonifacio, got Dylan Myers and Ethan Gensler.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Oh, man, gate 7 and 8, man, those are the ones to be in. Alessio Imprada and Dylan Myers battling it out. I'll tell you what, it was Imprada last time. Here they go, rolling hard and fast into turn number 1. Yepper, these STACYC electric powered push bikes bridge the gap between push bikes and bike motorcycles. So they provide a lightweight, non-intimidating riding experience for the young riders. Got my 7. Got 432 Imprada out there battling hard. All right, Dylan Myers out in front, leading the way. Imprada in that 2 spot, trying to find a way around, coming back at us. Dylan Myers, though, showing the way as he sticks his foot down here, helping get around the turn. It's going to be Dylan Myers, Alessio Imprada. 106 of Grayson Brown with 3rd. In our 16-inch E-Drive, 6-year-olds. All right, here we go. Last rack, 16-inch E-Drive 5-year-olds. Got Abigail Schumann, Reagan Edmonds, Declan Zajac, Onyx Allen, Brayson Bottleson, and Grayson Mogensen.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And they're off, gate number 7, off like a rocket, heading towards turn number 1. That's going to be Grayson Mogensen. And let's see, Declan Zajac went around number 2. Bottleson's back in this race. Yepper, he's racing the 12-inch. He's back out here on the 16-inch. Once again, the 5-year-olds are able to do that. Charging around the track. Got Grayson Mogensen out in front again, getting it done into 1. We'll race on for that 2 spot. Still looking at Declan Zajac, winner of round number 2. Rolling hard, rolling fast. Can't wait for 2022. Every track in the country will have an opportunity to host weekly practices and ride days. Now towards the last turn, Mogensen, Waukesha, Wisconsin, getting her done in a 1. He rolls hard and fast, stays low. It's going to be Mogensen coming across for the 1, the 292. That'll be Zajac in your 2. And Onyx Allen will grab the 3 this time around. In our 16-inch E-Drive 5-year-olds.
On Souza on the 2, Pelliard on the 3. That's the way it goes.
Check. All right. Third around for our 12-inch E-Drive 3-year-olds up in the gate. Willie Haggerty, Jamison Martinez, Bridger Beckett, Mavis Alessi, Colin Moore, Roan Kitkowski, Tate Carpenter, and Fisher Previck.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And they're off, heading down towards turn number 1. Looking like Tate Carpenter might have got off to an early lead there. As they head down towards that first turn, these riders all had 4 races to get their ticket punched here, starting at Apollo, Pennsylvania, Westmoreland BMX. Over the month of October, man, they had 3 other opportunities all the way down to Houston they went to, and here they are tonight, looking for their first world championship, probably their young 3-year-old lives. Head towards turn number, first place rider catching air, man. He got this all figured out. Yepper wouldn't have been able to do that pedaling, but I've got Jamison Martinez out in front with Willie Haggerty in that 2 spot. Martinez leading away, man. He is putting on an air show as he rolls on into the last turn. Bringing it back out, his foot down, there we go. Jamison Martinez back this way, it'll be Jamison Martinez. Willie Haggerty crossing in for 2. Got the 647 by Tate Carpenter, battling for 3. Oh, he ends up with 4. Looked like Sikowski. Oh, Mavis Alessi the 3rd. And Tate Carpenter in your 4. On your 12-inch 3-year-old E-Drive. Next up, 12-inch 4-year-old E-Drives in the gate. Tristan Carpenter, Ryder Marino, Jack Sloan, Mason Yost, James Sherrill, and Parker Elliton.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And they're off, man. Gate number 1 like a rocket heading towards the first turn. We got, it was James Sherrill, winner of the first 2 rounds, rolling hard, rolling fast. Tell you what, STACYC, engage kids in riding and play on a STACYC bike, and that's what they're doing, avoiding them screens and getting out there and racing. That's what it's about, rolling on through. Side by side, got the 079, Jack Sloan battling it out again. James Sherrill, though, out in front. Jack Sloan was giving them a race as they roll into the Tulsa turn. Got Mason Yost back there in your 3 spot, charging hard, charging fast. Still looking at James Sherrill out in front. Jack Sloan trying to reel him in. Going to need to throw out a little bit more fishing line to catch that one. Bringing it back at us. James Sherrill out of Chester, Virginia. Brings it back at us. Chester, Virginia. James Sherrill in there for the 1. Jack Sloan out of Cashin, Oklahoma, 2. The 111 bike. Mason Yost out of Claysville, Pennsylvania in there for the 3. And the 487 Ryder Marino out of Moreno Valley, California with your 4. All right, in the gate here at the moment, our 12-inch E-Drive 5-year-olds. We got Brayson Bottleson, we got Knox Bentley, we got Kaylee Alessi. Here we go.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And they're off. Knox Bentley, winner of round number 1. Oh, man, looks like Bottleson, though, with the low line. Started out of gate 1. He's got the early lead as he heads towards turn number 1. Bottleson on point. Knox Bentley in that 2 spot. Bentley going after him, though. Bentley winning the first 2 rounds, and they appear. Here they come. These STACYC bikes are designed to be a great introduction to competitive racing, and we're seeing it here today. He roll on down, doing an X-up as he went over that. How about that? He ain't monkeying around here, man. They know how to ride. 12-inch E-Drive, 5 years old. Bottleson doing the double duty today on the 16-inch as well. Rolling hard and fast. There they go. Still looks like Bottleson getting it done in the 1. Rolling hard towards the last turn. Bentley, though, making his pass, making his move, going in the last turn. Digging in there down low, foot out. Here they come, back to the line. Bottleson still out in front. Bentley running out of time. Bentley, though, back on the gas. Oh, look like Bentley getting in there for the 1. Bottleson 2. Alessi in there for 3. On the 12-inch E-Drive 5-year-olds. All right, here we go. Onto the bigger bikes. We got the 16-inch E-Drive 7-year-olds. On the gate, we got Gavin Tunn, Wyatt Zajac, and James Bentley.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And they're off. Oh, my goodness gracious. Looks like James Bentley might have been off to an early lead there. He was the winner round number 1. Gavin Tunn, though. Oh, looks like Tunn in the 1 here at the moment. Rolling towards turn number 1 with Bentley in that 2 spot. Right out of the box, these 16-inch E-Drives will do 13 miles an hour. And I'll tell you what, they're using all 13 of those miles an hour as they roll down the second straightaway. Right now, Gavin Tunn's got it figured out. First 2 rounds he had James Bentley to contend with, but right now it's all him. Bentley holding down that 1 spot. Gavin Tunn trying to reel him in. Riverside, California's own James Bentley looking for the world championship. Gavin Tunn, though, looking as well from Orion, Ohio. Vassar, Michigan, Wyatt Zajac back here in the 3 spot. To the line they come, 6:42. Gavin Tunn will cross for the 1. James Bentley 2, Wyatt Zajac 3. In our 16-inch E-Drive 7-year-old. Next up, 16-inch 6-year-old E-Drive. Here we go. In the gate, Ethan Gensler, Dylan Myers, Sean Bonifacio, Kenneth Hernandez, Grayson Brown, and Alessio Imprada.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Man, off like a rocket again. Here they go down the front straightaway. Then they hit that 13 miles an hour going down that first straight. Towards turn number 1, Dylan Myers, Alessio Imprada. Battled it out. Grayson Brown had a couple of 3s going into this. He can use a little bit of help here, getting it done. Got Dylan Myers out in front again. Looks like Alessio Imprada in that 2 spot. Got to be Grayson Brown in the 3. You get a 30-minute to 60-minute run out of these with a 45 to 60-minute charge, and here we go. Lots of time to race these things as they roll around the track. Dylan Myers still on point. Into the last turn, 1 straight, and there we go. Foot down, back at us. It's going to be Dylan Myers crossing for another 1. That'll be Alessio Imprada for 2. And Grayson Brown in there for the 3 spot. Last rack of E-Drive for the night, the 16-inch 5-year-olds. On the gate, Abigail Schumann, Regan Edmonds, Declan Zajac, Onyx Allen, Brayson Bottleson, and Grayson Mogensen.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
And they're off first. Gate number 1, man. It was gate number 8 the last time around. It's gate number 1. This time is the hot gate. 4 races to get here this year. 4 opportunities. But I'll tell you what, 2022 got plenty more races planned. They're going to release the schedule here coming up next few weeks. Got the 163, Grayson Mogensen out in front again with Declan Zajac in that 2 spot. Onyx Allen in your 3. So Mogensen out of Waukesha, Wisconsin, leading Vassar, Michigan's Declan Zajac, Temecula, California. Onyx Allen in your 3. Fort Worth, Conroe, and Aledo, Texas, all representing into the last turn. Though Mogensen coming back to the line with the speed he needs. It'll be the 163. Grayson Mogensen in there for the 1. Race off for 2. It'll be Onyx Allen in 2. Declan Zajac 3.
On all that good stuff going to go down. Some white hats going to go down. We want to thank our good friend Martin Ward at Scores for hooking it up all weekend long and keeping the timing going for all the pro racers, all of you racers, all of you amateurs out there. So you guys have been allowed to get your scores times to see how you're progressing through the weekend at the Grands and all the good stuff. So great stuff going on. So once again, oh, hey, down there at the stage, you guys got a radio down there? It'd be a lot cooler if you answered it real quick for us. Thank you, Cody.
Okay, so you're ready to start now?
All right, here we go. Your STACYC World Championship, 3-year-olds in 8th place, Bridger Beckett. 7th place, Rowan Sitkowski. 6th place, Colin Moore. 5th place, Fisher Previck. 4th place, Tate Carpenter. 3rd place, Willie Haggerty. 2nd place, Mavis Alessi. And with 3 1s, your world champion, Jameson Martinez. Your 5-year-olds walking off the stage over there. Our STACYC World Championship. Glad to have that part of USA BMX this year. STACYC, a brand new sport, and you're seeing it right here this year. If you followed along for the 4 qualifiers, punching their ticket here to this main event. And this STACYC World Championship, glad to be hosting it here this weekend, this Thanksgiving weekend, here in Tulsa, Oklahoma at the USA BMX Grands. All right, we're getting our 4-year-olds up there, and here we go. 4-year-old 12-inch E-Drive in 6th place, Tristan Carter. 5th place, Parker Elliton. 4th place, Ryder Marino. 3rd place, Mason Yost. In 2nd place, Jack Sloan. And with a clean sweep, your 4-year-old 12-inch E-Drive world champion, James Sherrill. Better hurry for the track.
Hey, Phil, did you run the points? Yeah. Okay, Connor's asking what you got. Did you say it or not? He's right here. Can you get in there? All right, ready.
All right, here we go. 12-inch, 5-year-old E-Drives. In 3rd place, Kaylee Alessi. In 2nd place, Greysen Batolfson. And in 1st place, your new world champion, Knox Bentley. All right, here we go. 16-inch, 5-year-old E-Drive bike. 6th place, Abigail Schumann. 5th place, Reagan Edmonds. 4th place, Greysen Bottleson. He did double duty today, so he had to work a little harder. In 3rd place, Onyx Allen. 2nd place, Declan Zajac. And with 3 aces, the world champion, Grayson Mogensen. Justin Wall, CPA on the stage. All right, here we go. 16-inch, 6-year-old E-Drive, and here we go. In 6th place, Ethan Gensler. In 5th place, Kenneth Hernandez. In 4th place, Sean Bonifacio. In 3rd place, Grayson Brown. In 2nd place, Alessio Improda. And in 1st place with a 2-1-1 score, your world champion, Dylan Myers.